what are your expectations for the Chicago Bears on the opening week of training camp? As you can see, the training camp actually opened up on Saturday with the first official practice. Now, if we look at this article by NBC Sports Chicago, it says that the offense struggled. And as I mentioned before, this is normally the case. The defense is always ahead of the offense. In my opinion, it's because the defense can just react to what it's seeing, where the offense has to process information. They have to make changes on the fly. If you look at this article here by NBC Sports Chicago, the offense struggled. You can see they tried to move the ball, but they were not able to do so, gaining essentially 6 yards. Eberflus had to call a timeout. A lot of struggling going on early on, but I think that's to be expected and anticipated. My question is, for you and for the Chicago Bears, is how quickly can everyone get up to speed? I am very concerned. We also know that the 9th overall pick actually left and was not at the first day of practice, which it makes me a little nervous and a little bit uncomfortable. I understand that people have family issues and they have emergencies that they take care of back home. But if I'm looking at this from from only a Chicago Bears fan perspective, which I am, any time that when we're not operating at full strength can and is a concern of mine, simply because there's so many moving pieces. There's so many new parts. There's people that are playing for jobs. I'm looking at you, offensive line. We need cohesion. One of the issues that the Chicago Bears offense has had for literally years is a lack of cohesion and congruency. People have been not understanding the routes. People have been not understanding their assignments on the offensive line. And so, unfortunately, I need everyone at practice going through the plays, understanding how Caleb Williams calls the plays. In fact, he actually struggled getting out of the huddle early on in this move the ball drill. But the Chicago Bears need every single offensive person at every practice and listening to every play call just so that they can get on the same page. Quite honestly, and I'm going to say this all throughout training camp and even the first four games, the Chicago Bears need to get off to a great start in game one. Last year, they were passive and not interested. I don't know if that's the right word, or they thought it was just going to be simple and easy going into that Green Bay Packer game, and they got embarrassed. And they cannot afford to do that this year. If they do that this year, they will not make the playoffs, and there will be major changes, whether that's Matt Eberflus is gone or whatever. But the Chicago Bears, going into training camp, need everybody at every single practice. We need our offensive guard practicing at every practice. And so tell me what you think. I know this is day one, but by all accounts, everyone has been hanging out and practicing and playing together. We need action from game one. We need action from preseason game one. We need action from the Hall of Fame game. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Also like, comment, follow, share, and subscribe to the Bear Claw podcast.